still seeing black.
Cause I got it going on her phone now.
I think before we get the
Huh?
tape,
Yeah.
I gotta
That's live.
shoot.
Yeah.
That's live.
Yeah. Come out of that,
Um,
and then
I know it's something on here.
yeah.
If I
Yeah.
talk, can
Yeah,
you hear me?
I don't know. I
Because
think
I want to
I
talk
should
to
be
the
able to.
people.
Yeah. Hold on.
Can they hear me? If you guys can hear me.
Yeah. They should be able to hear you now.
If you guys can hear me, I just want to say that we're having a few technical difficulties. So just bear with us. She can't hear. You can hear static. You can't hear me? Okay. She's not hearing. Not hearing. Not hearing. Okay. All right, y'all hold on. Hold on. Having a little problem. A little technical problem. Just hold on. Hold tight. Hold tight. Y'all try this. Still can't hear me? Still. Oh, yeah, that's early. But you're not hearing anything right now. All right, tell me, can you hear? Can you hear now? Yes, yes. You all out there and you're listening right now, just hold tight. Just hold tight. Getting it all together right now. What's up, Mr. Wiggins? All right, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? I'm up here on the microphone. I'm doing a poetry thing right now. And yeah, and I got you. Yeah, I got you right here. I got you right there. You're not on speakerphone, but I'm up here got my audio into a poetry slam live streaming right now. Talking to you. You're listening to me. You're watching me. Listen, y'all, coming all the way from Miami, my big brother cousin will be here. Unfortunately, he's not here with us tonight because if he was, we'll be hearing another man who's like Kid Dynamite. He spit rhymes, he got poetry for days. Back in one of the original creators of poetry, he used to spit the rhymes on the mic back in the days down there in Detroit as a DJ, running one of the hottest radio stations down there. Y'all probably know him, he's Don Juan. But if you don't know, you need to go text. Don, I'm just having a good time, but I've got this other poet right here that I got to bring to the stage. Her name is Deep and Sweet Poetry. Beautiful lady, she's good. Is it? Yeah, 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 I'm on. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to bring the next poet to the stage. Uh, you guys know her. You watch her many, many times around here in all the poetry jams. I'm going to say this right now. Parental discretion is advised. So at this time, if you have a child or someone underage who you don't want to hear certain language, you need to get them away from the live screen at this time. Live streaming. Because right now, this lady's about to come up here. She's going to put the stage on fire. I mean, she's so erotic. She's going to get you down to the point where your body's going to go through all kind of functional changes. And by the time she finishes, you're going to be ready to go to bed.
This next poem that I am about to bring to you is just a little bit more upbeat, but it's still erotic and it'll still kind of put you there and let you know what the rules are. This one is called Game Over. If you don't want your car key, tire slashed, clothes cut or burnt or bleached, don't be giving no A dick in a D relationship. If you don't want me showing up at your house, popping up at your job, or just straight stalking you, don't give no A dick in a D relationship. There's rules to this if you didn't know. What I signed up for was the fucking go. But no, you had something to prove. You didn't want to be treated like an object, so you made your move. We talked about this. I said, when I come, you leave. But the way you laid me down said you had other plans for me. You've been mentally fucking me before you ever got the snatch. Wanting my pussy to be your boomerang so it can keep coming back. But when you got it, it was like heaven opened its gates. You felt like you was in the Sea of Galilee being baptized in this sleep. You had no idea that magic was this good. And I was not prepared for the way you laid down that wood. But whoo, that's neither here nor there. Just when I call you, I want you to bring that dick right here. Cause see, all you were supposed to do was pump and go. Give me the old 1, 2, then end of the show. But no, you wanna Netflix and chill. Like the candles, pour the wine and come in for the kill. Draw your name on my ovaries so my thoughts can look like you. Cause my mind to melt like putty for what you're putting me through. Cause the deep relationship is you drop off the dick and go. No lovey-dovey, no spending the night, just bust a nut and roll. But when you're giving me that A shit, that amazing grace, you're asking for drama whenever you try to leave. Don't be having me cut off all of my other side niggas, cause no one else can match your speeds. So don't be giving no A dick if you have no intentions of me, calling your mother-in-law or your sister my fam. Cause when you lay pipe, the way you lay it, game over. You're now my mate. So that was game over. Those are the rules for those men who don't know. Understand what you're getting into. And ladies, let's not be afraid to just tell him. Growing pains, growing pains. So that's game over. My next poem that actually I think right now we're going to give the other poet that I have here a chance to do her thing, but let me let Mr. NDW introduce her. Give me a thank you guys.
That sweet and deep poetry. Wow. I'm telling you, she do it so well. Hold on for a second. I just need to shake it off just for a minute. I'm telling you. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to tell you, it gets even deeper than that. Because this next lady I'm about to bring on up, sassy.
Hi, everyone. Okay. I'm a daughter, a mother, a sister, you see, and this little bit of poetry is all about me. I'm known to be sweet, and I'm definitely short, and I can be sassy. I wear my hair natural. Some may call it nappy. To work I go every day of the week. To pay for the hobbies, it's okay to take a peek. They're saying all this running around, you think I was asleep, but I'm not. I'm a full-figured, beautiful Nubian sister, you see, and there's no one that can tell me otherwise once they see me. That was a brief introduction of who I be. She just thinks that's the same. Hello, hello. Can you all hear me? Can you type a response? Sound is still. Very good. More static. D, can you hear me? Can you hear me at all? I heard that. Okay. Texting. Read my next poem called Boss, I'm Ready. I want a boss, a walk, a talk, a touch on the hand, a ride to nowhere would be grand, a trip to the mountains, or let's play in the sand, a pat on my ass on the sly, of course, a laugh out loud until we're hoarse, a kiss on the cheek, a thought of you makes me weak, a visit just to say hey, a rose is all the words you need to say. I'm ready for you to come claim me. I promise to say yes, my beloved boss of sexy sweetness. My sister says it sounds like rain in the background. Yeah, I hear it. She said the last one was much clearer. Poets, a daily discourse. I think the mic's off. Hello, hello. Hello. Okay. Poets, a daily discourse of kindred kings and queens, being knowledgeable while jovially jiving jargon. That's us, poets. All right, my last one for the evening. Um, nothing to dread. What is dreadful about me? You mad because I'm weave free? I am more than the hair you see. My hair does not define thee. Be it two-strand, free-form, or interlock, nappy locks, palm rolled, or sister locks. Why are you hating on me? You can kick rocks. I grew the God-given hair on my head. Yes, it's real. No, you cannot touch it. Yes, I look this good straight from bed. I wash it, style it, and much, much more. Don't hate on me because my hair has the potential to grow to the floor. I see you secretly admiring me. I know I'm the one you adore. You wish you were as sexy as D. I'm educated, incorporated, articulated. I'm a teacher, social worker, professor. I'm a truck driver, lawyer, police officer. I'm a government worker, a doctor, or even a okay. I'm the reason you get to work on time. I'm the one spouting this rhyme. I'm the one that loans you your last dime. Thank you.
Sassy, go on. That's some real good stuff you say in there, Sassy. I'm gonna tell you. I want to ask you a few questions.
Yes.
Welcome to Wine.
Thank you. Thank
First thing.
you.
So, tell me about your inspiration in the poetry. Where do you get this inspiration from? You are a lot of things.
Um, a lot of it are prompts and or people that I come across. You know, I tend to write about life experiences, or sometimes I've been asked to write for a cause, or this particular one was a lock dread group that I belong to. And so a lot of us collaborated. And because I have sister locks versus natural, what people would consider natural locks, you know, I actually got a lot of hate from my peers, you know. Yeah, so this is something that I wrote kind of as a diss for them dissing me.
Well, that's kind of good. I mean, you're keeping it all natural with the locks and all of that. So let me ask you, is there any comparison? Because locks takes a while to grow.
Yes, this is 7 years.
7 years? And how
Yes.
long have you been doing your poetry?
Actually, since I was a teenager. This is only my second time that I've gone live. So I'm learning. So I thank you all for the opportunity.
And I also found out you do something that I'm a big avid and like doing too. I like riding motorcycles. I understand
Okay.
you ride bikes too, right?
Yes, I have a Can-Am Spider. I'm a long distance rider. So I've gone from as far south as Key West, as far north as Canada. I've gone solo to New Orleans, and I've gone over to Missouri.
That's wonderful. We're very glad to have you here in Wine today. Now, this is the first of many, and so this is pretty much like a good tester. So we really appreciate you being here, helping us test this. And those of you that are viewing in too, thank you so much for being here because you're helping, you're talking to her, you're talking to people, you're letting them know how the sound is. We're working through these kinks. What are they saying to you right now? Can you hear us?
Let's see.
Because we're working through this right
Garrett
now.
or Paula, if you're out there, let me know if you can hear me and if it's clear.
Yes,
Send me a text.
yes. we
Thank
want
you
to
for your
simply-
support.
Definitely. Those of you sitting here helping us work through technical things, and so we're just considering this, we're testing the mic today. So once we get it all good and right, you know, we're going to get all those kinks out. And we thank you for being in there with us today, and definitely for you working with us, because we definitely want to have you back here at WI.N.E. You know, that's when inspiration never ends, and it seems like you got a lot of inspiration
Thank you.
within
Yes,
you.
this was fun.
So we want to hear some more of that coming from you.
Okay, will do.
Good, good.
All
Thank
right.
you again for coming on, and
Thank you.
keep letting us know what's going on there with the people.
I will do.
So as you guys tune on in, Sassy's people, go on in there, let her know what's happening, if you're hearing us, if you're not hearing us, if you're seeing us and you're not seeing us, if the static is still going on, whatever the case may be, send on in a text to Sassy and help us go ahead as we work through all of these things right here. But anyway, we're going to keep the ball rolling, and we're going to come up again with our hostess, who is the mostest, our featured poet of the evening. She's here. She's going to talk to you a little bit more. Then when she finishes, hopefully I can get a word with her. Come on and join again as we bring back to the stage, showing some love and some sweetness again. Parental discretion is advised. So if you've got any children or someone who's got very sensitive ears, and if you haven't learned about the A's and the B's or the B's and the, you want to have a cigarette. But you ain't going to want to just do nothing. Come on and show some love. As she comes to the stage, I'm already getting excited. Show it for sweet and deep poetry.
Thank you. Thank you. This one I want to kind of be a little versatile. I am going to do this other poem, which is definitely a very deep poem. I like to bring out my sweet, sultry side. And then sometimes I like to get a little deep and put you into a thought, like take you somewhere. And this particular poem that I'm going to do tonight, my whole YouTube channel, I feel, was brought about by a woman who I adore more than anything I can think about. Yes, I love my mom, but this is my aunt who has always been supportive. And when she passed, it was very difficult for me. And I didn't know how to ask for help. And when I thought I knew how to ask for help, the people that I asked didn't know how to help. So I kind of wrote something to hopefully help the people that don't know how to ask, and to also help the people that when you are asked for help, you know how to help. So this one is called Silent Cry. I'm so tired of doing this. When can I be weak? I can cry with the pillow over my head, wrapped up in my sheets. But I'm supposed to be strong, so I bury my pain. But I just lost a loved one, and I'll never see them again. I'm dying in so many ways, with people all around. I've cried out for help, but no one heard a sound. I'm supposed to be strong, so I hide my identity from myself. If I don't know me, how can anyone else? I'm the life of the party when everyone is here to see. Because I'm supposed to be strong, I have to hide the real me. I'm crying out, but no one can hear what I say. Please help me. Don't just turn me away. I'm dying, but no one takes the time to see. I'm wearing all this makeup, wash it away and reveal the real me. Is there someone out there? How come no one hears what I say? I'm holding all this pain. I'm just asking you to help me take it away. I'm crying out, but no one wants to hear my cries. Oh, okay. Yes, that's it.
Sweet Tina. That was sweet. You changed up on me on that. You know, I thought we were going to get into some bedtime story stuff, but, you know, you really brought it from the soul in another direction. And that inspiration and the way you set that up, it was very, very nice. And so I definitely know where that came and where you pulled that from. Beautiful piece.
Thank you.
My son said,
Okay.
he said he heard it from the car.
So we're not on no more?
Oh.
Okay. All right. So I want to talk to you about some of your inspiration. Now, earlier you came on, and you really get deep, and I understand where that deep, sweet, and that deep come in. You sweet,
Yes.
but you get real deep with it with your poetry. Let's talk about that. Some of these experiences that you bring on, where does that come from, and is it true?
The best thing about I feel being a poet is you can take on as many identities as you want. So some of my poems can come from some truth, but I try to sometimes escape my pain and I write some fantasies. So people kind of will hear my poetry and think, oh, this is the type of person she is, instead of understanding that a poet also likes to entertain. And you can hear a comic and a comedian and they can tell you different things that they've went through, but then some of the other things that they talk about are just things that they possibly just thought about. You know, just different stories that they come up with that is just funny to entertain. So some of my poetry is from, I write songs, I write stories. I love to just put that pen to the paper and whatever comes, comes. But at the end of the day, I am going to be me. So there's a little bit of me. Don't get overboard.
I'll tell you, you've got a lot of flexibility. You certainly shown range from this last speech that you did, from the piece that you opened up with. How long have you been doing your poetry? And how has that journey been for you growing in your art?
I started doing my poetry in elementary. I grew up not, at the high spectrum of the income level. So things were a little hard for me. And in school, I was kind of shy and quiet. So in some parts of school, some parts I was a bully because I didn't want to get picked on. I was arranged. There was a range there. There was some parts where I was really shy and I used to write, and then there was some parts where I had to stick up for myself.
Well, I seen some part where that bully might have been on. I think one day we were in here and you were streaming, and you just told him like this: if you don't do this here, I'm gonna block you off. I'm gonna block you off. You just told him just like that. And so I was like, wow, she really took command on that day.
Girl
So-
got to have her standards.
All right. That's good.
Girl gotta have her standards. We gotta sometimes we just gotta let y'all know exactly what it is. Exactly. We gotta let y'all know exactly. I'm a lady.
You know what I feel from that though?
What?
I feel another piece coming on that you're about to bless us with.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end it a cappella with the Game Over because it did not pick up the right way last time. So I'm gonna end it with something nice and strong again.
Parental discretion
Yes.
advised. Okay? We about to get back to the real it. Sweet and deep poetry, y'all.
So because, we're going through some growing pains here. I'm going to do Game Over, a cappella, because I think y'all want to hear the words. The music is good, but you want to hear the words. So here's Game Over. If you don't want your car keyed, tires slashed, clothes cut up, burnt, or bleached, don't be giving no A dick in a D relationship. If you don't want me showing up at your house, popping up at your job, or just straight stalking you, don't give no A dick in a D relationship. There's rules to this if you didn't know. What I signed up for was the fucking go. But no, you had something to prove. You didn't want to be treated like an object, so you made your move. We talked about this. I said, when I come, you leave. But the way you lay me down said you had other plans for me. You've been mentally fucking me before you ever got the snatch, wanting my pussy to be your boomerang so it can keep coming back. But when you got it, it was like heaven opened its gates. You felt like you was in the Sea of Galilee being baptized in this lake. You had no idea that magic was this good. And I was not prepared for the way you laid down that wood. But whoo, that's neither here nor there. Just when I call you, I want you to bring that dick right here. 'Cause see, all you were supposed to do was pump and go. Give me the old 1-2, then end of the show. But no, you want to Netflix and chill. Like the candles, pour the wine and come in for the kill. Draw your name on my ovary so my thoughts can look like you. Cause my mind to melt like putty for what you're putting me through. 'Cause see, a D relationship is you drop off the dick and go. No lovey-dovey, no spending the night, just bust a nut and roll. But when you're giving me that A shit, that amazing grace dick, you're asking for drama whenever you try to leave. Don't be having me cut off all of my other side niggas, 'cause no one else can match your steez. So don't be giving no A dick if you have no intentions of me calling your mother ma or your sister my fam. 'Cause when you lay pipe, the way you lay it, game over. You're now my man.
I'm telling you, what did I say? I'm gonna watch now on how I proceed in the future, and I say to all of you fellas, know what you are doing and what you laying down, because you got the truth from a female right here. You don't want to get yourself caught up. You don't want your tires slashed. Sweet and deep poetry, you ain't nothing but the real thing, bro. We're going to tell them right here to tune in with us each and every third Monday
Third Monday,
of
yes.
each month. We're going to be right here live streaming, and you can see it by going to Sweet and Deep Poetry YouTube channel like you did today. Go and tell your friends, tell everybody, because we're going to be back here each Monday, third Monday of each month with wine. That is when.
Inspiration never ends.
And right now, we want to thank your guest that came on here, Sassy. We want to make sure we have her back here again so she can deliver very strong, positive messages and inspiration to all of you all. So whatever you do it right. We're going to see you next time. Tell them something so they can take this home for the week and keep them cheerful.
All right, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you. Tell your friends every third Monday of the month, you'll be able to actually see me and hear me, and who knows what else I'm going to come with. So I hope to see you there. Thank you, guys.
NDW Presents W.I.N.E.
Yes.
With inspiration never ends. Come on with it. Peace.